What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine?
Oh, just more on Victoria Alonso and Kevin Feige. I don't know who Chris Lee is, so this is rumor, guys. This is rumor. Um, as you can see here, you know, this person says has a thread where they talk about Victoria Alonso and her role. So many VFX sources have told me Victoria Alonso was singularly responsible for Marvel's toxic work environment, a kingmaker who rewarded unquestioning fealty with an avalanche of work, but who also maintained the blacklist that kept FX pros wild-eyed with fear. She held a crazy amount of power, bigfooting all major creative decisions on Marvel movies and shows. Kevin Feige and Victoria Alonso personally approved every single shot, all the visual effects work, which is usually the job of a director or showrunner. The main one that everyone's quite scared of is Victoria Alonso, another text said. If she likes you, you're going to get work and you're going to move up in the industry. If you have pissed her off in any way, you're going to get frozen out. This is, I've seen this reported in a great many of articles. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like it's going to be any different because a man is in charge or whatever the case may be. But that means she has to bear a lot of the responsibility for the terrible VFX and everything else. I look at her and I'm like, you to blame for Ant-Man, huh? That's how I look at it. Kevin Feige got to take some blame too. A lot of people are saying she's being the fall guy for Marvel. No. Victoria Alonso is directly responsible for a lot of what's going on at Marvel. Kevin Feige is spread thin, and she's the second hand in command. So while he's spread thin, like they said earlier, putting out fires everywhere, she's over here making decisions. I guarantee you she was behind She-Hulk. Ain't no way. She had to be behind She-Hulk. And they said if you pissed her off in any way, you get frozen out. This is coming on the heels of a lot of news that Marvel's just experiencing more and more delays. Here's an article. I don't think it's the same one I had earlier, but it might do. So we'll be reading this for the first time together because, you know, I stopped doing that whole surprise articles. We don't want to do no clickbait around here. So, Marvel in serious trouble after major delays and cancellations. The Marvel Cinematic Universe may be unraveling right before our eyes. Woo! That's a statement. Disney's Marvel Studios has become one of the most popular entertainment studios in the world, putting out countless blockbusters. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has now made it all the way to Phase 5 with the release of Ant-Man Quantumania serving as the kickoff of the next group of whatever. Though Ant-Man 2 didn't bring in the box office that many believed it would, and the ratings have been less than stellar, Disney is forging through with its plans, which include a May 5th release of James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy. However, it seems that after the disappointment of Ant-Man, I think they meant Ant-Man 3, Disney is reconsidering many other projects in their release dates. Several Marvel series, including Echo, the second season of Loki, Daredevil, Born Again, Attica, whatever, are all showing signs of delays in their release dates, have been changed to coming soon. These aren't the first Marvel projects to show signs of delays. Disney recently delayed The Marvels. The film was originally supposed to be released this summer. Yeah, we know. Listen, this article said absolutely nothing. And this is why... This is... So, basically, the only thing they gave us was that everything's showing to coming soon. That was the big news. Everything in Disney Plus is showing coming soon. whatever. Yeah, I think they're right though. The MCU is unraveling right before our eyes. Like, and it's such a shame because it didn't have to be this way. How do you fumble a bag this big, ladies and gentlemen? How? How do you fumble the most profitable movie franchise of all time? How do you fumble it? Well, you hire a bunch of activists, a bunch of feminists, a bunch of goofies to come work for you. They convince you that getting into politics and pushing a political message is the way into the future. And it backfires. Marvel's in trouble. Now, what are some solutions? Get rid of the activists. Focus on the things that made you popular. Bringing characters that people love. Making Marvel male again. And telling good stories. Telling good stories. We're gonna move on. So no.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.